Hello, my friends. What is up? It's Kat here. Thank you guys so much for coming back and joining me today. I am so freaking excited. In fact, I'm even shocked that it took me this long to get around to this. I'm almost a little bit ashamed, embarrassed, because I have been so looking forward to this. Some of you guys might remember back in 2021, I did a reaction to a Cal Kestis live-action fan film, Star Wars: The Foretelling, a Jedi Fallen Order Story, Cal Kestis's live-action debut. If you have not already seen that original film, I highly recommend that you do go and watch it. Not only will it be life-altering, but this video is very dependent on that one. So I fangirled so much over that fan film. I think my biggest takeaways were I was so blown away by the acting in the script and the dialogue. It had some really wonderful internal moments that were just straight up acting that I feel like you don't get very often in fan films, but it was just such a great internal look at the new characters introduced, and with Cal Kestis and this journey that they, created, this story that they wrote for the character of Cal, this exciting new aspect, new perspective. I fangirled so hard over it, and some of you guys may remember I actually had the honor of hosting two of the lead filmmakers, director Zach Golden and lead actor of Cal Kestis, Wes Hamilton. I got to host them here on the channel. We did a little interview, which was basically just me fangirling over them for probably like an hour and a half straight, and they are truly two of the kindest people, some of the most passionate fans. I had so much fun getting to know them and talk more about their process, which I'm still like embarrassed to this day because I remember I was like running late to get the stream started, and when I logged on they were already there and ready. Could not have been more professional or nicer people. Truly, I'm rooting for them in all of their endeavors, and if you guys haven't checked out their channels, I will of course link those below. Zach does amazing like filmmaking topics, so a lot of his content focuses on that, and he gives again such thorough in-depth look at the behind-the-scenes processes for all of these projects, this one in particular. So definitely go check out his stuff, and if you have not yet, go check out Wes, his channel Cal Kestis. His content covers a breadth of topics, but some of my favorite of his are his videos where he shares his 3D printing. I don't even know how he does it. He manufactures, he makes by hand his own cosplays and stuff like that, and it's absolutely incredible. Please do yourself a favor, go and check out their channels, show them some support as fellow incredibly passionate Star Wars fans. Again, that was just a huge takeaway from when I spoke with them. They could not have been nicer people, but they are truly just such genuine, passionate, amazing fans. So do go check out their content and support them over there on their respective platforms. They truly pour so much into their work, and as I mentioned, this has been years in the making, this follow-up sequel, which we will be reacting to today. I am so freaking excited, so happy for Zach and Wes and the entire production, the crew, everyone, all the cast and crew involved in this second one. If I'm not mistaken, I think they really even ramped things up, and it is 40 minutes long, y'all. I've been following, the behind the scenes and the updates regarding their progress and whatnot, and when they dropped that it was going to be 40 minutes long, my jaw dropped with the news. It takes quite a lot to even just produce 15 minutes worth of footage of work. Like that is not an easy feat. So to have 40 minutes, my mind was just blown when they announced that. I couldn't wait. Again, I can't believe I'm so behind on this. I'm embarrassed. Zach, West, don't hate me, because I truly have been so freaking excited for this for the past several years. But without further ado, I'm going to get in. So as I mentioned, we are reacting today to the long-awaited sequel titled Kestis, a Jedi Survivor Story, a Star Wars fan film directed by Zach Golden, released 6 days ago, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. 3 years after the events of The Foretelling, a Jedi Fallen Order Story, the action-packed sci-fi drama stars Wesley Hamilton as Cal Kestis, a Jedi Knight struggling to both serve and survive in a polarizing galaxy oppressed by the Galactic Empire. When a conflicted Jedi-Mandalorian, starring Rufus Baker Jr., seeks help from the clutches of an Inquisitor calling himself Galen Marek. Okay. Played by Jack Heckler, Cal Kestis must decide who he must become to survive the day. Without further freaking ado, if that doesn't get you hyped, I don't know what does. All right, without further ado, here we freaking go. I cannot contain my excitement.
Took you long enough.
You're expecting me?
When my master died trying to apprehend Dooku on Geonosis all those years ago, they had me knighted. And then we lost the war, when the clones turned on us. I came here, and suddenly I could see. I saw the last Jedi save the galaxy. The Jedi that saves the galaxy has to be the only one left. That's the only way this works. You've killed others.
You really think there can only be one left?
I believe, I do hope, will emerge.
Dintaro, he's dead.
Is the saber intact?
The saber is unharmed.
Then we move to the next objective.
Bard and Justin?
Affirmative. Family is more than blood. Phelan Scarata out.
Yes, it left off on such a cliffhanger. Let's go! Oh my god. Oh my gosh. See, the first one was so good. It was so good. Here we go. Look at that. Okay, acting. Okay, cinematography. I see you. What? Oh my. Oh. Oh. Ah.
When you tire of losing, you know where to find us.
Something about that being silent. Ah! Oh my god! Let's go. Oh my god. Yes. Yes.
DC 914 checking in.
The set.
2 cases of bark meal, a pound of Nibblian nerve milk.
Let's go, Marin and BD. Oh my god, look at BD.
Gas steak. I forgot to pick up steaks on our last run.
The poncho.
Actually, but hoping you have scaz. We'll take them.
Do you run this mercantile?
I do. What seems to be the problem?
You have the proper permits to trade here?
Yes, I have them right here.
Hold it.
Easy,
Hands
easy.
up. Search him.
Cal,
I'm sorry. Sometimes I just prefer a straight fight over looking the other way.
sometimes survival means choosing battles. But at all times, it means choosing who you want to be. Chin up. The fight will come.
You're probably right.
I usually am. You just don't listen most of the time.
I can't get over how good this all looks. Sweet goodness, it looks so good. These wide shots, drone footage, I see you. Looking good. And the ship, holy smokes. What's the CGI? This is so good.
Rinsler, fancy seeing you back. Who's that fellow with you? Blimey, Barnett Jussick lives. Dex Rinsler's back, and Barnett Jussick's with him.
Have you told Phelan yet?
I'm telling him now.
The father will be pleased.
Dax. Good to see you back.
Bardan Jusik has come home.
Father, Chief Tan Scaretta, if it's all right,
My boy, I thought we'd never find you.
I thought I'd never be found. I had no way off Keylor ever since the Republic fell and Omega Squad turned on us.
No, my boy. I only regret not seeking you out more diligently. I thought they had killed you. We all did.
Well, I'm here now, for good.
Aye. Family's more than blood.
Family is more than blood. Now that we are all present, there's no time like the moment. There are things we must discuss. Dax Rinsler has just returned home, as did Tarek Howe just 2 moons ago. Both of you had a list of objectives, old connections, family. There are many of us, Jedi, Mandalorian, and clone alike, who are missing, unaccounted, captured, or killed. By fate, it was only Barden we managed to find and return home. The truth of the matter, my children, the years grow darker. The ranch is no longer yielding fruit as it once did. Hyperspace fuel has become more costly. The targets grow larger on our backs. The Empire grows more and more greedy, more and more bloodthirsty. The dangers of leaving Kirimarut have outweighed the risk of finding more friends dead on a hillside.
Phelan, what are you saying?
We will look for our missing clan members no longer.
What? No longer? You don't mean it.
I do, son. You can't imagine the pain I felt knowing who I'd have to sacrifice to protect the people we have right now. I've adopted most of you under my wing, just as I did our clone brethren before they joined up with Captain Rex. Protecting the family we have right now must become priority. I couldn't agree more, Father. I've been waiting for everyone to be present before I speak of this. The day before my return, I had an encounter with an Imperial officer.
Imperial? Cherubast. Nice.
He made an offer, granted, an offer I turned down, but an offer we all might want to consider. What offer could they have proposed that you would even consider it? Membership in their Super Commando division. We'd be with our own kind, housed, fed, paid. We could thrive absent of any threat but what the Empire assigns to us.
When did you forget what the Empire did to us? What they did to Etane, Kina, Ordu, Maril?
You've been gone a long time, Barton.
And my loyalty is still strong. How about yours?
This comes from the mouth of a former Jedi apprentice who left his own order. Phelan, consider the clan. This could be a great thing for us. They killed our family. They massacred my clone sons. They left Mandalore a smoking heap of ash and tears, and you speak of subordination unto them. Father. And now you speak out against Barden's Jedi past. Who do you think we are? Not Death Watch, nor the pathetic pacifists that weakened our kind. We are Skirata. Barden Jusik could be a master of the Order, and he would still be bound to us beyond the confines of blood. That is our way. If there are loyalties to be questioned on this day, it would be yours, my boy.
The script is so good.
Only thinking about the safety of our clan. Mark my words, Torug, and you, Dax. The safety of our family lies here on Kirimarut. That's the end of it. Family is more than blood.
Family is more than blood.
The story's so fleshed out, so detailed. The script, the dialogues.
I have something for you. I forged the dimensions based on my memory of you. You're taller than I remember. Dax retrieved this on his last mission.
Father.
I apologize if the armor fits small. The clone insurrection killed many of our brethren. Your armor was fashioned from what was left of their metal, and that saber belonged to your Jedi kin, Zen Utaru.
I don't know what to say.
Say nothing and rest. You and Dax both deserve it.
They shot on so many locations. Like, look at that water. Dang.
You're wound
There's still some of us out there. We can't abandon them.
And you think Phelan can? We both know he was hurting long before he spoke to either of us of his plans. Look, mate, you're headstrong, loyal. So is the rest of our family. Are any of us still out there and kicking? After all this time, they'll make it. And when we regain our stability, we'll be able to find them.
I just feel lost. Like our options are all out.
Don't talk like that, bruv. It's only about... Oh, bugger.
Come on. How?
We don't know. Toruk says he wasn't followed. You?
What do you want me to say? I wasn't followed.
You're confident?
I wasn't followed.
Then we make our stand here. Form up and let them come to us.
Got eyes on bucketheads.
Crossing!
You must go, Bardika.
Bad joke, Pops. I'm staying here.
If the Empire discovers your Jedi heritage, they will execute your siblings for harboring. You must go. Use your Jedi teachings to call for aid.
Father, I can't. I haven't used the Force in so long. You asking me to run? To be a Jedi? This is not our way.
But it was your way. Right now, your family could use the support. Go, my son. For me. For your clan. You must be a Jedi today. Bardika. Family is more than blood. May the Force be with
That gives me chills. Good slogan, whoever came up with that.
An enemy of gray and despotism marches on our doorstep. They plan to disturb our tranquil homestead. Hear well on this day, my sons. Today we disturb them with fire and blood.
Gratua! Gratua! Gratua!
Come on. Come on. Come on.
What is it?
I think I'm getting a force flare. It's an old Padawan trick, but doing one now is... Come on.
We're supposed to wait.
I can't get over the ponchos.
Grease hates it when we take the mantis with no.
Look at the mantis.
Eyes over there. You copy.
Iptur Jatnatur Ashad Keramur.
You are outnumbered. Come peacefully and we won't have to stun you.
Oh, yeah? Well, we don't give a one-bred starfish how many troops you got.
You may trespass under your own free will. Just know there will be blasters to welcome you. We don't care what you set your weapons to.
Then this is the way you have chosen for yourselves.
This is...
Yeah, it is. I was hoping he would say that. Oh. Like the blaster effects, these laser beams. Uh-oh, do we have a traitor in the midst? No.
Go, go, go! Keep up the pressure.
Oh. The internal conflict. This is so good. Oh, F.
Wake them up after they're cuffed. I don't want to have to carry them back to the shuttle.
Oh, they're not dead.
Lights on the surface by now.
Oh, flip the Inquisitor.
I want troops posted at their shuttle. If there are stragglers, we'll bait them with their own vessel.
Snakies, did he betray them?
Torghauser.
Thank you, Trooper. Remain here. I felt a tremor in the Force not long before my troops moved in.
It was a former Jedi, Barton Jussic. I'm sure after some convincing he'll fall in line along with the others. I was told there would be a reward for my efforts.
A man who chooses to betray his house for a meal and a roof will betray his emperor for even less.
What?
The right.
Time for Jedi to hunt. Prepare a raid party.
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay. Hyperspace. Oh. I cannot believe. The quality's insane.
This way.
Took you long enough.
You sent the Force Flare?
I did.
You're a Jedi. Mandalorian?
I'm whatever my family needs me to be until I can get them back. But I'm gonna need your help.
I can see that. But you may have just made the situation worse. It's not just the light side I'm sensing. Ever since I've landed, there's been a darker presence, and... Where did you get that?
From an old friend. You know the weapon? Found his
Awkward.
body on a hill on Glen Zim. Lightsaber wound. Know anything about that?
Funny story.
You do!
Wait. I refuse to kill another Jedi.
Hey, man.
Just...
Ooh.
Won't walk the skies if I don't.
Yes, Pig Saber. Although R.I.P. This is so haunting. Oh my gosh.
By the wills.
I'm sorry.
It's this very hypocrisy that makes me disown the Jedi. They ferret this weapon. It's what's done us since the rise of the Empire.
Then don't trust it. The Force has kept us alive this long for a reason. Trust that.
In my experience, it is not weapons or magic, but our choices that have made us who we are. I was a Night Sister, but now I'm a survivor with a future and family. Who are you, I wonder?
The Mandalorians in that Star Destroyer took me in, made me one of their own. Our creed is, family is more than blood. They did right by me. Right now, all our ships are immobilized and guarded. I need your help to get up there and get them out. What can you do for me?
Lucky for you, we're in the business of preferring straight fights.
Good, because I'm gonna need some fighters.
We're in.
What do you want in return for me?
Just your name. I'm Cal Kestis. This is Marin, and that's BD1.
Barton Jessic. Mandalorian, temporary Jedi.
Mandalorian. I'm sorry.
I love the humor sprinkled in.
What's the plan?
Right now, we hold the element of surprise. We need to take your ship in.
I sense it too.
I sensed one. Now I can sense 3. The light side is strong here. And you are...
I am Night Sister Charo. It was I who brought you here to the service. I wish to join the Inquisition and seek out vengeance against the Jedi for what they did to my people.
You brought me here all by yourself.
Yes.
No.
You are a Night Sister. That much is true.
A Jedi's hand is at work. Let them try.
By the Force, what in the blazes is she thinking?
She brought us time. We can still make it to your ship. She'll do her thing, we'll do ours. Divide and conquer.
If he so much as touches her.
Hey, we won't give him that option. Let's go.
We don't have time for this.
What do we do now?
Anything but this. Drop dead, laser brain. We'll make you.
Your friends will be joining the others soon. The Empire offers more than whatever you rats could scrounge up in the gutters. Much more. For some of them, it'll take weeks of aggressive socialization. At least they'll have the choice to join or die. Some people are denied those options, such as yourselves.
Get ready, BD.
Ah, the saber! Where you going? We need backup. Oh my flip! He got air!
Be with me. Mother, sisters, be with me.
All right, enough of that.
Mother, sisters.
Use your magic. Oh, flip! That looked so good.
My name is Marin. I'm a friend of Bard and Jester.
Thanks. Help me get the others out.
You're welcome.
I don't suppose you blokes could speed things up a bit, huh? This hallway's got us like fish in a bleating barrel.
Everyone's accounted for, except Torog.
I hate to say it, Phil.
He betrayed us. I can feel it in my innards, but nothing changes. We must rally together and escape this cage. You, Night Sister. Thank you.
Night Sister, a bloody witch.
We were never one to shy from strange alliances. Let's get out of here.
Aye, the hairs on my chest start tingling. Never a good...
Oh. Oh my gosh, like these sets are so good.
Your Mandalorian friend abandoned you. It is the way of all things without order.
I knew someone who thought like you did. She was angry at the Jedi for abandoning her. Who abandoned you?
Only the things that made me weak.
A little Trilla reference.
The powers of the Sith have made me victorious. You must sense it.
sabers just look so good.
Who broke you so much that you crave victory over everything else?
I am unbreakable. Your death was a disappointment to me.
Oh. Yes, Wes.
Impressive. How long do you think you can hold?
Oh, let's go, BD! No, how dare you? Ow, ow, ooh, okay, stunts, I see you. Ah. No! Oh. Got him in the jugular. Dang.
Mothers, sisters, be with me. Mothers, sisters, be with me. Cal, be with me. Cal.
Tell me, of all your waking nightmares, was this the one you expected to close your eyes forever?
This writing is so good. I'm chills.
I was like you once, Galen Marek. That's what they used to call me. If you joined us when you had the chance, the taste of loss would be strange to you, like it is to me.
You think you've been winning? You're a slave to them. You've been losing every day since you joined the Empire.
I'm a slave to nothing. My chains are broken.
Yeah, kill me, and you only carry out your master's will.
Like the cinematography right here, my goodness. He also sounds so much like Starkiller. We need backup! Yes! Get it! Oh, epic. What an entrance. Dang. No, BD, wait. Oh.
Come on, little guy.
Oh, phew.
I'm alright. Stem?
Let's go! Good old Stems.
Looks like they got out fine without us after all. Galen, wait!
Do not confuse me saving you as an act of repentance. I've done what I've done. It's my choice to live with it or not.
Let the past die. There's always a choice to be better than who you were yesterday.
I need you to stay away!
No, BD, we're not the problem. Pretty sure he fills that role for himself.
I've lost. I am lost. Too strong for the Jedi. Too weak for the Sith. There's no place for me in a galaxy like this. What was I bred for? To be a slave? To be used, broken, manipulated? What have I gained? What was the point? What am I doing? I can see a future in my mind's eye, eclipsed by death and destruction. The powers of this darkness claimed victory over me. All of this is vanity. All of it.
What a shot. This is giving me flashbacks to the Force Unleashed. Oh god! Pull that Star Destroyer out of the skies! The flashbacks, oh my god! Whoa! Oh, shnikes. You're in the splash zone. Run, Cal. Oh my.
hurt?
I'm okay. You've looked better.
Just a scrape or two.
Alright, who's this bloody ginger anyway? What's this all about?
Don't worry, Saunders. He's with me.
I've never met Mandalorians before.
Oh, and it stays that way, Red. Understand, yeah? Today never happened.
You can trust them, Saunders. They won't say a word. Give me a second, will you?
Right. The witch lady, you did all right.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for leaving you back there.
Don't. You had to pick your battle, and you chose to fight for family. I would have done the same thing.
We put Phelan on my shuttle. We're taking what supplies we can, and we're getting out of here. Thank you. Jedi? It's a list of leads. I was tracking some of our old Jedi friends. It's better with you.
You can trust me.
Take this. Give it new memories. The two of you are owed a favor from all of us.
Hey, Bart. Family's more than blood.
The Force be with you.
Oh, like, that's so cool.
I'm surprised you gave him that.
Phelan's last wish was to protect the family we had left. To do that, you've got to change to our new way.
What way is that?
We'll figure that out soon enough. Our course is set for my last positive lead, Navarro.
Right on.
I like that Easter egg. Let's go. And we have outro artwork. No flipping way. Oh my gosh, this is legendary. This is so cool. Yes, Wes, let's go. Oh my god, I'm like fangirling right now because I'm like, I know them. I know them. Oh my goodness. This is so cool. Ooh, very cool. Very cool. Sorry, I'm just totally geeking out right now. Yes. Yes, team. Plus, you know, we always gotta let the credits roll here. We always let credits roll. Shout out to everybody involved. Plus, this is just so cool. Look how legit. Look how profesh. Oh my gosh. I'm just so impressed. Like, and it's not like my expectations, please, by no means were my expectations low at all. You guys, if you've seen my reaction to the first one, the first installment, you guys know I was mind blown. I was fangirling so hard. This is like one of my favorite fan film productions. So I went into this with excitement. Wait, what? 27?
You know you're not supposed to be wandering out here alone. Then, you're not supposed to be taking things out of the relic room either.
You look so much like Luke, holy smokes.
Sorry, Master.
All the relics to choose from, and you took this one. Why?
Master Luke, who did it belong to?
Come, walk with me. Ben Solo. You were named after a great Jedi. He went through many hard times, but his resolve and patience made him a great master. This lightsaber belonged to a Jedi named Zen Yutaru, who also went through hard times. but he was blinded by his foresight. He believed he could protect the light by harming others. Remember this, Ben. When the times are hard, trust in your training. Trust only in the Force. Looks like your father's here for a visit. Let's welcome him home.
Whoa, wait, what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry, now I'm losing the capability to speak. The ability to formulate words is evading me right now, but whoa. There I was saying, I should have known that there was going to be a little end credit sequence, because there was that one in their first installment, part 1, and it was a little bit of a cliffhanger, hence why I've been so excited for this one, the sequel here. I already had expectations, okay? Y'all know how much I'm a fan of this entire cast and crew, and Wes and Zach, again, I can't sing their praises enough. So I went into this expecting that it was gonna be legit elite, and it's still like, what? Again, I think one thing that's so special about their work is the writing, directed, written, and produced by Zach. Literally, the screenplay, the script, the dialogue is so fleshed out, so intense. To be able to flesh this out over 40 minutes is so not an easy task. Requires so much work and time and preparation, and it's truly just not easy. So that's just all fan films are impressive, because as I said, even to just shoot 10 minutes worth of something, there's so much that goes into it, and I just feel like to have such a fleshed out, detailed script with all of these I can't speak. Nothing I say is gonna be anywhere near as eloquent as some of the dialogue in this was. Truly some just fabulous writing, and I know Zach has a huge career in store in Star Wars and beyond. It's literally hypnotic. I'm fixating on just how incredible the dialogue is. That already knocks my socks off, but on top of the quality, the production quality, holy flip, the cinematography, camera work, the cameras in general, the quality, the sets, the locations, the saturate, how beautiful the colors just look, the ocean, the green, the scenery, all of it just looks flipping incredible. They shot clearly in the most perfect possible conditions because it was beautiful, but then add on to that these absolutely phenomenal visual effects. The Mantis looks so good. Who? All right, I need to just stop guessing. VFX. Okay, they are tagged in the description. Yeah, I will definitely be copy and pasting this. It'll be in my description. All of the cast and crew, they'll be linked below as they have it here in their bio, in their description box, so that everyone can go and give these people the praise that they deserve, because this is so good. This is so good. I love Cal Kestis pinned comment here. So thankful to have been a part of this. I love playing Cal Kestis, and I hope that showed in this fan film. Huge props to everyone that supported this project in any way. May the Force be with you. Why am I gonna cry? I just love seeing, as you guys know, as a fan. Why did I just get so emotional? Maybe it's because I know them. I have the privilege of knowing, the filmmakers behind this, and have been following their work behind the scenes, the whole process, everything that they pour in, and again, just even on top of that, just how passionate they are as fans. So I probably had a smile on my face this whole time, except for the serious moments, because it just makes me so happy to see fellow fans truly in their element here, so talented, pouring clearly so much into this. I cannot wait to watch more of the behind the scenes footage and stuff with this much passion and just love and care behind it. That's what's making me emotional. I love playing Cal Kestis. To hear Wes say that, and he does it so well. Everybody did so phenomenally, and just all the new characters are written with such depth and beauty and internal conflict. Again, things that I feel you only ever get to scratch the surface of in fan films. So the fact that they were able to expand this into 40 minutes worth of just gloriousness all around. The score, the sound mixing, I barely know what I'm even talking about when it comes to that, but like it still stood out as very well done. The VFX flipping incredible. Y'all know I say it a million times and it will ring true for the rest of time. I don't know the first thing about visual effects or CGI or how you would even do any of that. So it absolutely blows my mind when I'm able to witness the talent of other people executing it so well, like so phenomenally. I'm just so blown away by everything, and it just shows it. That's what's so amazing about fan films, and maybe why I got like a little bit emo reading Wes's comment here again, because I'm so happy and like proud of them and like super excited for all of their futures in filmmaking, because they all clearly have one. When you watch stuff like this, it just fills my heart with so much joy, and I'm just like the fan. That's why I'm fangirling. Like I'm just overflowing with like this fangirling energy, because it's so clear when you watch their work that they poured so much like love and passion into this, and that they had so much joy. Like everything looks amazing, and you can just tell. That's just like the beauty of like Star Wars fans. You can just tell every second while you're watching it that like they had so much fun. I hope they had an amazing time. Again, I keep saying, but I'm sure it was a grueling, really long, in-depth process. I'm sure there was a lot of work, a lot of hours put into this, but I'm sure that I hope that they had an amazing time. It shows. I'm just so honored to know these guys. Zach, Wes, if you guys are watching this, I apologize if I'm like embarrassing you. I can't stop fangirling. I cannot stop fangirling. Just really, really happy for you guys and this entire cast and crew. This was so much more, again, expanded than the first part. That's not to say, again, the first part was already epic. This just added like onto that. So happy, so beyond impressed by the work of everybody involved here, this entire cast and crew. I cannot say bravo enough, and just commend you guys for all the work that you clearly put into this. Like it shows. It totally paid off. I hope you're all like just reveling in this and enjoying the clearly positive reception. I'm just reading the comments. There's so much love. There's so much positivity here. Oh my goodness. Yes, and so well deserved. You know, I look at every fan film as like a gift to fellow fans. You know, it's something that we can all just, you know, revel in and just enjoy. And again, it's just so amazing to watch and just see the overwhelming amount of just love that is poured into these stories. So I'm going to link this video down below in the description box. I do appreciate it if you guys watched along with me. If it happened to be your first time checking it out, please do go check out the original video. Give them the views that they deserved. I cannot stress enough how hard they must have worked on this, and I'm just so happy, so excited for them. They all have such bright futures. Is there a third installment? Like check out the Gen 1 YouTube channel. There's so many like BTS, other little gifts, goodies, treats, all of the above on Zach's channel there. I will link Zach and Wes's Instagrams. Please go check them out. I'm gonna stop talking because I feel like I've been speaking and blabbering for the past 20 minutes, and yet I still feel like I've barely said anything to articulate how phenomenal this was. So please, once again, go check out the original link, watch it in its full glory, see for yourselves. And if you have not already, if you happened to watch this whole thing without seeing part 1, The Foretelling, do yourself a favor and go and watch that one. It'll change your life, as this did with me, all over again. So I hope you guys are doing so well as always. Thank you guys so much for watching with me. May the Force be with you guys always, and I will see you guys again very, very soon. Bye guys.